Hey family, this is Sugar from c.wsugar Inspirations and Designs. Welcome to my channel. Today I am celebrating. I hit 100 subscribers this past Monday. Yes, 100 subscribers. I'm excited, I'm elated, and I'm very honored that 100 people would take the time to subscribe to my channel. I've had this channel now. It's about 9 months old. I'm coming up on a year in May, and I've never been happier becoming a YouTube creator. I like to say that. So if you haven't subscribed yet, as we get started, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also know that I post every Sunday. And feel free to hit the like, the thumbs up, and leave comments. I respond to everybody. But during this celebration, I was like, I'm not going to say anything because I'm a part of the YouTube creator, and also you get notifications and things like that once you are part of the YouTube world, and they encourage you to just say, hey, it's time to celebrate. I wanted to celebrate because it was about you subscribing to me. So I got with the program. But let me just say, I have my little notebook here, and I wanted to share some tips on and encouragement on just getting started and things I've learned. Today's video will actually be video 50. I have downloaded or posted 50 videos, and oh my God, it was very exciting. Now, my son and daughter surprised me and started this channel for me. I kept walking around, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I want a YouTube channel. And so finally, one night they said, Mom, look at the video. It was my channel. And I had to change the name a couple of times. I had already had 5 videos. So if you video cooking, if you videoed your food, if you took pictures of your food or what you had on or your new makeup, just to post for your friends on Facebook or Instagram, you already have a channel. You just haven't maybe just set one up, so your friends could join in with you. Because if I had actually a really good friend, I want to say L, I don't want to say names, I'm good at that. They're like, Mom, you said their name. But she says, you need your YouTube channel. And I'm like, yeah, I need my YouTube channel. So thank you. You know who you are. So yeah, I got started. Now, one of the things I learned, the first thing is you want to come up with your name. You want to join YouTube Studio. You want to download the app because it gives you all the analytics, how to see who's looking at your channel. Now, I already know I'll get a notification when I have a new subscriber, but if you're incognito, I won't know who you are. It's okay, just still stay. And and so the next thing is you want to be a part of YouTube creators channel. That's where I got a lot of the information from other YouTube creators. So amazing. So that's YouTube creators and YouTube Studio. The next thing I did was I figured out the day that I wanted to do this. I chose Sunday because that's the day I'm gonna get up. I have to go to church. Typically, well, the pandemic changed a lot of that, but that's the day I would go out, so I would have on my makeup. I work from home, so I don't have to put on makeup every day. So I wanted to do a day that I'm not going to waste makeup. Sometimes I'll do it on Saturday because I still put on makeup for Saturday, though I cover it with a mask. I just picked a day that was convenient for me. But know this, you do not always have to come on and say something. I'm learning, and I'm trying to get an intro where if I just start talking and I don't have to show my face, I can still get that video out to you because I might not be home, I might be in a car, and I might not be able to take the time like I'm doing right now to have my little stand and all of that type of thing. I sit in the same place all the time. So, it'll work for you. I know several channels that I'm subscribed to, I've never seen them. I've seen their hands, especially those that do the planners and all of that kind of thing. Yeah, so you don't have to always be before the camera to get your product out. So that content, so that some people want to see. Also, what I noticed is when you start, the YouTube has the analytics and the different types of sources that they can see what you do. So they will begin to pair you up with others that do the same thing. Suddenly a channel will come across my, my page, and I'm like, oh, and I look, I'm like, oh my God, I do that, or they have the same kind of music I use, or it looks like something I would have done. And that's because it's so much to these, this YouTube. I love it. I know I love it. Now, what I did stop doing was posting my videos on YouTube and also on Facebook, because what I learned is Facebook doesn't want you to leave Facebook to go to YouTube. Now, Facebook and Instagram, they work together because you can upload what you do there easily. And YouTube is a different entity. So if you're posting your video and you notice nobody looked at it, because first I'm like, I've got 500 friends. I should have 500 YouTube subscribers, but everybody doesn't see my videos. Some people are like, you have a channel? So it's all about algorithms and what it looks like. So if you're trying to get them to leave Facebook, so you have to be careful and not be offended or take it personal, but this is a business, and so you want to keep that in mind. The next thing is security. Okay, even with Facebook, you don't want to have your address posted. You don't want to show where you are. Not that everybody's a criminal, but when I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to do it because I got afraid. But no, you just have to use wisdom. So I try not, I use my name. When I first started, I was using my name. It's okay if you know my name, but I go by Sugar, so I'm Sugar. But the first few videos, I was Cheryl. So it's okay that Cheryl and Sugar are the same persons. But what I noticed is some of the creators that were had millions of subscribers, they would say things like, I only show the backyard, because their kids are involved in their videos, so they don't show the front of their house, because people know what town they live in, because they got a lot of subscribers, so they only show the backyard. When they would show videos of vacations, they came back and talked about it once they got back home, because you don't want to say, oh yeah, Home Alone type of situation. You're not publicizing, oh, I'm going to Dubai next week, so I'm not going to be home, but everybody know where you live. So that's just everyday wisdom that we want to use. So, just be careful. Now, if your business is associated, like this is c.wsugar Inspirations and Designs, I still have a hobby because I haven't made over $600 in the business. Now I have my DBA license doing business as c.wsugar Inspirations and Designs, but I've not made $600. It's mostly a labor of love. I could talk about it all day, but I'm not getting paid for it yet. Anyway, I'm going to one day. So in the meantime, I just have to make sure I am using wisdom with my name and what I'm using, because that's my business name. Now, that's just like if you had a website, you would have your full name, your email. So it's not that you can't come on and have to be another person. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying use wisdom, use caution when you are posting. Like my yard video, when I showed my updated Asian garden, there was my home address right there, and I was like, Mom, and so my son took it down and edited it. So yeah, I just have to use wisdom. And lastly, it's editing. Editing has become so exciting. To do this less than 15-minute video, it's going to take me about 2 hours to edit and upload. And I use an iPhone XR, iPhone 10. Camera is amazing, and I use it landscape, vertical, long ways. You don't want to video this way, like this is my phone, because that's the camera, because you're going to have dead space on both sides. So if you do landscape, it'll fill what you're looking at right now. So that's just something I learned. Also, I like editing. I just started. I have an intro now. You might have noticed it. But if you don't know how to do it, they do have services out there. I'm not sure of the name. I think it's oh my gosh, it's a Lever, something like that. Anyway, I'll leave it in the description. But they will help you. Fervor, I'm saying that wrong. I'm going to probably edit this piece out. But anyway, they will help you. They have people on there where you can pay them to do your intro and all that fun stuff. That's just not me, because I'm cool. I'm going to edit that too. But anyway, maybe not. Anyway, that's just not who I am. I like it. I like it when I see it on other people's videos, but you have to be true to yourself. You have to be true to you, and people will enjoy watching you because that's who you are. So don't worry. You remember, and always know, never compare yourself. Never is not wise. That's what the Bible says. So just do what you love. I love somebody that sews. I love someone who makes anything. And and I feel like my subscribers are my family now. And my job is to make sure I am doing what my family want to see. And because, like I said, I'm in the southern states now. We went through a horrible freeze. And so next week, my video will be on how to light a fireplace. I posted it on Facebook that the heat was out. There's my fireplace back there. I've never lit a fire. And I said, I am going to learn through this how to light a fireplace, because some of my friends here were roasting weenies on their fireplace. Someone was making hamburgers. Their husband had the skillet out. Coolest thing, like a Cracker Barrel, you know. So I'm like, I need a kettle of soup, but I didn't know how to do it. So I have a chimney sweep coming this week. And after that, to make sure there's no nests up there. And I'm going to learn to light a fireplace, and I'm going to bring you along with me. So always know, it's always something to talk about and share that people are interested in. As a matter of fact, two of the people on Facebook says, why don't you make that your next channel on your video? And I was like, I didn't even know they were watching it like that. You know, my heart got really full. And it's like, I'm going to do that. So just don't be afraid. Step on out. Somebody want to see it. Don't worry about the numbers. I'm so elated. I might as well have 1 million subscribers right now, because that's how I feel. I never thought anybody would watch. So you taking the time makes my heart glad. And I have met some great YouTube friends along the way who I don't even know how they got to see me, because like I said, those algorithms, they partner you up with different people who have some of the same topics you talk about. Men wax is big for me. So I know I started looking at how to stay in the table. You just put in YouTube, how do you, and you know. And like my son told me, Mom, nobody really watches television anymore because everybody can get on YouTube. So thank you for coming along for the journey. Thank you, all 100 subscribers. I'm so excited. And just know I'm going to continue to do my best to get a video out every Sunday. I count it a joy. And every time I think I run out of stuff or content, something to come up, like the fireplace, and I'll get motivated and find something else to do. Just know you are encouraging to me. And the more, I feel like my oil never runs dry. There's a Bible story where a lady was in debt, and in the Bible days, and she, as long as she had vessels, and then they kept pouring the oil, and when she ran out of vessels, the oil stopped. So I feel like as long as I am doing this, I'm going to get an idea. I'm going to get motivation. I got several things going. I don't want to make the channel too confusing, and that's another thing. Keep it down to 1 or 2 things, maybe 3 at the most, that you do on your channel, and you can actually organize it, you know, through YouTube creation on what to put for certain, like this is painting, this is designing, this is this. So some people have motivation, some people do makeup, some people do diets and all of that. So it can really evolve, and some people have to have 2 channels. So just know there is room for you. And I'm glad I'm here and a part of the YouTube creators family. So be encouraged, and most of all, come back. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.